Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today I thought we could do a one brand tutorial, and the brand that I chose was Colourpop. They don't have foundation or bronzer or anything, so I did all of my face makeup and got that out of the way. Just the products I didn't have from them. So brows, foundation, bronzer. I used the Colourpop Rose Quartz Crystal Priming Spray, and I mixed that with some of my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. For foundation, I went in with my Berts liquid makeup in the shade Chestnut, and then I went in with a Rimmel bronzing palette by Kate. It doesn't really have a name, so it's just by Kate. Anyways, for today's look, I wanted to do something a lot more colorful, and I was thinking something to do with purples because I just got this Give It To Me Straight palette, and it's just full of lots of different cranberry and purpley and all those delicious looking shades. And then I got a lot of their single shadows. I just got a lot of new Colourpop makeup, and if you guys saw my haul video then you already know, but I want to test out a lot of that makeup, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. So the very first thing we're going to do is go in with concealer, and I'm going to be using my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. You've probably seen me use this because it's the only concealer. It's not the only concealer I have, but it's definitely my favorite. And I'm just going to take that right under my eyes. And I'm just going to make a sort of triangle shape. And then under my next eye. And I don't really use this to like cover up dark circles or anything. I just use it to like help balance up my face and give it some more dimension back. Because after you put foundation, it definitely hides all the shadows and all the light spots that naturally are on your face. So I just like to go in with that to help do that. And I'm just going to blend that in with any beauty sponge. And then I'm also going to take this onto my eyes as well, and then I'm just going to use that as an eyelid primer for today. So for that I use the shade Deep 60, so Deep Golden 60, and then to cover up any scarring I have, I like to go in with the shade Deep 70 because that basically matches my skin tone perfectly. Honestly, if you're traveling, these would be a great little, like, you didn't want to take a full foundation, these would be great if you just pick the one in your skin tone shade, and then your under eye shade, and then like a contouring or bronzing shade, like, you'd be set. I got a pimple here the other day, and it's gone now, but like the scar is just, well, it's staying, it's just staying. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is go in with a basic shade, and I'll just use that to set my entire eyelids so that they blend out really nicely. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just set my eyes, and I think I'm going to go in with the shade in the palette I Think I Love You. I'm just going to get a real light amount because that is a super light color. I usually like something a little bit more closer to my skin tone, maybe a shade lighter, but we're just gonna work with what we got because I only have so many Colourpop eyeshadows to pick from. But anyways, once we're done with that, I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with the shade in the Give It To Me Straight palette in Truth Hurts, and I'm just gonna take that all through my crease. And then I'm really going to buff this shade out and just like bring it really close to my really close to my eyebrow, but like not actually touching it because I don't want to go that high. I want to be able to go in there and highlight it afterwards. So I'm going to take that right through the crease on both sides, going back and forth, and windshield wiper motions. I'll go in circles in any places that I think aren't blended out enough. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with one of their single shadows, and I'm going to go in with the shade Koi, and just on the same blending brush, and I'm just basically going to go right back in that same spot that we put that first color. I should add just a little bit more warmth to the look. I have to say, like, this is my first time using a lot of these products, and as far as these single shadows go, I really like them. And then after that, I'm going to go in with the shade BS, and it's a little bit more of like a I would say a satin. It has a little bit of sparkles in there. Tap off that brush. And then I'm going to go just a little bit lower than we did with those first shades. Because this is definitely a lot deeper and I want it to like really be a gradient and go from these light orange to like a medium tone orange to like those more purpley colors, which you're going to see later on. And I basically want the intensity to be the same on the outer corner as it is on the inner corner. Now that we're done with that, I'm going to go in with a more tapered brush. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here. So it's a very reddish shade and it's in the color Fortune Cookie. Tap off your brush. I really like that. These shadows are very soft, so they do have a lot of kickback, so I like to tap them off. And with this shade, I'm going to go even lower than we did with that orange shade. So right now, I'm just like right in the crease and going just a tad lower than it, but I'm not going to go any higher than the crease because I definitely don't want this shade to like get too blown out like we did with those oranges. And then I'm going to go back into that Give It To Me Straight palette and I'm going to go in with the shade TMI. And I'm going to go back with that tapered brush that we used earlier. And I'm going to take this even lower. I'm going to actually take this across the entire lid. But I'm not going to pass the crease whatsoever. These eyes look very much like a sunset eye. This goes from orange down to that purple. I feel like I don't really experiment with colors too much and I really want to try more. I always tend to go for like bronzy colors or like really gold colors. I never experiment with these really like colorful looks, but I feel like I'm gonna like it. So let's just carry on and see if I do. Next I'm going to go in with this shade, and this is the shade Pardox, and this is one of their super soft shadow formulas, and it's like a very weird consistency. Like these shadows are so soft, but they're very pigmented, so I don't even know if this is going to work well on the brush. But we'll find out. And if it doesn't, we'll use our fingers. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So we're gonna go in with our fingers, so. Just gonna go right in that product. Okay. Now I can see it. Okay, perfect. Okay, I actually really like that. So I'm just gonna go right back in with that really fluffy brush that we used at the very beginning. And I'm going to blow this out even more, like on the inner part of my eye, because I feel like we can do better. So I'm just going to go in with that shade Truth Hurts and that koi shade. I'm going to go right back in there. So I'm going to start in the outer corner. I'm going to start in the inner corner and then I'll work my way out, because like even though I try to really make sure the pigment was even on the inside and the outside, I feel like it's still really built up on that outer corner. So I'm just going to go right back in with that Fortune Cookie shade and then just do the same. Okay, so now that we're done with the lids, we're going to move on to the lower lash line. So for that, I'm going to go in with the shade Be Blunt. It's like a very metallic, deep, dark purple shade. And I'm going to take that on a definer brush. I'm just going to run that on my lower lash line. Okay, and then once I'm all done with that, I'm going to go in with a pencil brush. And I'm just going to go into that same TMI shade, that shade that we used to put all over the lid before we went in with our Super Shock Shadow and Pardox. And I'm just going to use that to buff this shade out. And with the Be Blunt shade, I didn't really make sure it was super close to the lash line. I kind of like blew it out a little bit more, but then I'm going to blow it, like, it's going to be even more buffed out once we go in with this TMI shade. Just connect that with the eyeshadow on top. I'm just going to go in with some black liner and then I'll be right back. So I basically just did a wing liner and then I also lined my waterline. And next I'm gonna go in with blush. So I got two new blushes. So I got the Pardox blush and I got the Cheerio blush. This is really pretty, but this is super sparkly. So I think for today we're gonna go in with the Cheerio blush because I think it's gonna go with this look more. It's definitely a more purpley toned blush. And I am gonna go in with my blush brush because I don't need this to be super pigmented. You definitely have to sweep your brushes through this product a bit to like get any like color payoff. Good enough, we're done with that, that's good. And then we're gonna go in with a lip color. Between these two. I don't know. I wonder, I feel like black. Let's do black. I think it's gonna be cool. Oh, huh. Okay, I think this is like as good as this look is gonna look. And again, I don't even hate the color, I just don't like how it went on. Like, it was a struggle. Like, you didn't see the whole struggle, but like got everywhere, and then I had to fix all of my foundation around my mouth, but I finally got it on. But aside from that, I like the color. Maybe it's just that color. Maybe I just got nervous with that color and maybe like, but I'm gonna try the other colors and then see how they work. But anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. These sunset eyes and like these like night lips. It's like it's going from sunset to night. And yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to like it up and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye! Yeah, hi guys, came back real quick because I realized I didn't put on any highlight and I just can't have that. So I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop highlighter in Happy Camper. Just want a nice fluffy brush. I'm just gonna take that right on my cheekbones, right on the bridge, and then the center of my nose. Anyways, yeah, now that completes the video. Hope you guys have a great day. See you next time. Bye!